Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being a part of this program and helping us with the FIRS asset tagging, enumeration, and verification exercise. This is a quick run through of the template for filling your report. This should have come a lot earlier, but the need did not occur to us and the time to also create it. So I'll just run through so I can, for the purpose of those who may be struggling to use this particular template, we'll just go through it just so you can get to use it effectively and give us what we want. And if you have filled in and something you're doing is not like what we want, please oblige us the extra time to correct it to fit into what we want it to look like. Part of why I'm also showing this is because we had noticed that a number of you had recorded or saw items that are not in the pre-entered items. We were trying to see if we could actually get to update it, but we are human beings, we don't know all of these things, and trying to wait for everybody to get those items that you saw which are not in our preloaded items was going to take time. So we devised a different means for you to do, so that in the end of the day you use one sheet. So if you had done this using both this particular sheet and another sheet, please, I'll show you how to collapse them into one. So I'll go through one particular, or fill in one particular form as I do this video, so you can see some of the things that you need to do. So like I said, from this, okay, you can see serial number is already filled. Of course, I had shown you how to enter in all of these different portions of the form. So when you come here, if it is floor 1, you can either type 1, it will accept it, or you can select and choose 1, any of them. If you type a number that is not existing, it will tell you, please select a number from the list, because 23 is not there. I think it stopped at 12. Okay. Then for the room number, you know what to do already. You type in the room number or the unit in which you visit, or the section. What I particularly want to say is that you can see I'm under furniture and fittings. So when you select this, you only see items that are related to furniture and fittings. Someone drew my attention to settee and cushion, that I think they are the same thing. So I think if you just use settee, it may be a lot easier. 3-seater settee, 2-seater settee, 1-seater settee. So that helps us to describe each of the different, instead of confusing it with cushion. But if you had recorded cushion in your work, not to worry, I think we can work with that. But if you can edit it to only be settee, fine, except you have a different view. So once you select, say for instance table, let's say I'm filling this in director's office. So and I select table, the only option that will be available for under description will be the tables, whether it is angle table, wave desk, whatever. So let's say for instance I choose wave desk. Now notice that if you try to click this icon of the description without filling the item, nothing will show. So for you to select this, you need to first choose an item here, like coat hanger, and then you see metal coat hanger, wooden coat hanger, you select. So it's a lot easy. And if you had selected an option and a list of all your options are similar, instead of selecting each cell one by one, just click at the edge here. You can see this cross changes from a white cross to a black cross. at the very tip. So once you select it and grab and drag down, it will replicate it. Same thing in this place. So it's not all the time you have to type in. And so what good thing that this thing does is that it ensures that your reporting is consistent. Now if you've noticed, these entries here are in capital letter and these entries are in title cases. So the first letters are title cases while these ones are capital letter. It's not that it's a must, but it's just for ease of identifying which ones are items and which ones are description. So don't forget to fill in the floors unit, and then of course you can now type the tag number, whatever the tag number is. So let's say FIRS /LADS /0169. This is actually from one of my recordings from the office I visited. Then you put in the year if you have it, and then when you come to status, you tell us if that particular table is in use, not in use, or pending use. So like in my case, it is in use, and then the remark, it is good. It is good. All right. If you do another one, let's say let me use one that is serviceable. Chair. This particular chair is medium back executive studio chair, and then the tag number is FIRS /LADS /0167. And then this particular chair is also in use, but it needs to be repaired. Something has gone wrong. Serviceable. So you select it. So it's very fast. It's filling it. Even when I started filling mine, I realized that it's not something one can finish in a very short time. If you don't have distractions, in a day or two, you should maybe from your other. If you don't have to run from your other works in the office, within a day or two, you should get over with this particular entry. Okay, now this is where it gets tricky. If, for instance, you have an item that is not available, let me clear these entries. If you have an item that we do not have in our list of items, I had one in particular. Let me try and locate it again. And it's under furniture. Okay, so there's a particular wave desk that was pretty short. It's shorter than the standard size of wave desk. So what I did in that instance is that, of course, I entered the floor where it is. I think in my case, this was at the 11th floor for the office I visited. And then this was the director's office. And then I entered table. So I typed T now and it brought it out. So you can actually type if you see chair comes out. So you can either type or click on it and select. So table. Now, that particular table is a very short wave desk, and I really wanted to describe it as such. So what I did, or what I'll do, is that since it is not in this list, so what you need to do is to come under Home tab, come to this clear button and click clear all or clear format. So if you click clear all, what that does is that it removes the format, so you see the drop down. You can now type short wave desk. The next, so you notice that these other columns still have the formatting. These other cells, they still have their formatting, but this particular one has been removed because I needed to enter in something that is not there. Some other persons met items that are completely not under any of the items, so it's the same thing. Let me use another tab. So for office equipment, you click office equipment. For ICT, you go there, and then of course you see places to fill the model number, the serial number, the staff IR number for laptops, and then you do the same thing for security and safety. I can't remember the particular office equipment. I think it's a scent device. Let me see if I can trace it. A scent device that we do not have in our entry. Okay, let me just enter in something arbitrary that I found there. I think it's a scent. So let's say it's a scent device, and I think we found it on the 12th floor. So 12th floor. I think this 12th floor is the chairman's office. And the item was a scent device. It has a name. So if I click here, there's nothing like that. I remember someone was saying that he saw a particular type of waste bin that is not steel. So in those instances, you just come here and click clear format. Clear all, and then you type it. So I think in that instance I saw a scenting device. Remember to put this in capital letter. Scenting device. I'm not sure what that is again. Okay. Yes, scent box. I found it. It's a scent box. Scent box. Scent box. Not scenting box. Scent box. So here we still, because it's not picking anything from this, we have to also clear that particular cell, and then it's the particular brand is scent link scent box. I think I should increase this view so you can see it clearly. So scent box, notice that it's all in caps. Scent-link is a brand name. Scent-link scent box. Then the tag number is FIRS/L1RO/0991. Okay. Oh, I think there's a mistake. We noticed that this first tag has a format as well, this tag number. So also clear it, so you can get to type FIRS/L1RO/0991, and then the brand is Scent-link. So I didn't see the capacity anywhere, neither do I know the year it was purchased. There's no number, brand number, model number, serial number printed on it, so I had to leave it. But if for things like them, the ACs, the photocopiers, they have model and serial number, so please take note of them. And then of course it's very much in use and it was good. Now the next one will still have other things like I think there were air conditioners, and then one of them was a standing air conditioner. So the formatting continues, because the only place we adjusted was the cell, these two cells, and we're able to enter in our entry. Be careful to make sure you're consistent. Don't type something here and go somewhere else and type a different thing. And please, for most of the things that we need, we have their entries. Their entries are here. They are here and they are here. They are just very few things. So I'm not expecting you to use this as a leverage to start typing in things that we already have entries for. This is not an excuse for you to enter in names that you gave things we already have, because we are going to turn it down, we'll reject it and send it back to you if you do such a thing, because we will know. So just use it for instances where none of our entries are not there, and that's when you can use this. So I did this so that you can end up using one sheet for your whole work. If you have further questions, please do not hesitate to send me a mail, and I look forward to responding to you. Thank you very much for listening. Have a great day.